Hey guys, it's Dee Dee from Blue Patch Studio. Today we're going to do a little beading. My son wanted a lanyard to hang his keys on around his neck. So this is what I'm working on. He loves red, white, and blue. And this is just a cotton, like clothesline cord that I had on hand, and that's just what I'm using. And I've marked right here the center, so when I bead with all these different colors all the way up to here, I'll know that then I'm gonna go, that'll be halfway, and I'll go back down. But I'm just using size 10 seed beads, and you can get these at your local craft store, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's. I'm sure you can get these anywhere. And this is just a beading thread, which is a size D. I'm just using a regular beading needle, and I have several of them here on my mat. This is just an old piece of a blanket that was getting old, and it's that same material as the mats you can buy. And I do a lot of beading, so I have stuff everywhere, you know, a place to bead here, place to bead there. So I have several of them. So I just cut it up and put it on here. You don't want to bead on a hard surface because your beads will go everywhere. Now here's some beading needles that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And just make sure that your needles say that they're for beading, because regular size needles, most of them won't go through these beads. Okay, and I have some Bead Fix glue, which I'm not actually using on this project. And I have my little scissors. So I'm getting ready to end this off, so I wanted to go ahead and show you the steps to the end, how I tie it off, and then we restart with more thread. So, and it's double thread. So I have my beads just mixed together in a pile, and I'm just going to run my needle in that pile just like that, back and forth. That way I have no control over what size bead, what color bead goes on, so they're super random. I fill up my needle, I hold it, and I just pull it down like that, and I kind of hold it tight, hold pressure on it, so there's no space in between my beads, and I just wrap it around. Now the next one that I do, I may not do a full needle of beads, because I think maybe if I do my stitch and connect it, it might be tighter, but I'm kind of in a hurry to get this finished because it's so long, and I think it'll be fine. So I'm holding pressure on that bead right there. Okay, now I'm just going to take make sure I'm where you can see me. I'm going to take my thread and wrap it around, and I'm still holding it real tight. And I want to try to keep my thread up as close as I can to those beads. And I'm going to wrap it around twice, still holding it taut. Now, okay, there's my end. So I'm going to go back through, and I'm not going through the beads, I'm going through the actual cord. And I'm just going to come up close to where that second bead is and pull it. And now that's going to hold that right there. So then when I get ready to start back, I would go through I would go through those last two beads right there. Can you guys see that? And then I would start again just like I did. But since we're down to not much thread left, we're gonna tie this off. So I just run it back through, just like you're sewing. I just run it back through the cotton stuff here like that several times, and then I just clip it. Now, if you've messed around and you go through and your thread is too short to end it, and you can't get your needle back around there, you can just go through with the butt of your needle like that and pull it out. It's going to do the same thing. Let me show you one more time. You know how you go through and then you want to go this way and go back through your thread. Okay, well see, that's not long enough. When we bend it around, it's going to pull that on through. So I'm going to just go through with the butt of it just like that, and it's going to pull a little knot. That kind of, yeah, I did it right. All right, and then I'm just going to snip it, and I'm going to take a lighter. I'm sorry, this is a weird angle for me, guys. I'm in the kitchen, and I have my phone taped on top of my light again. Okay, I think that's good enough. Yeah, it's gonna hold. Okay, now pull that little garbage thread out. Now I just pull about two, just like that. And I would say that's probably a yard. I'm trying to get, okay. This thread is so hard to see. There we go. All right, now I will pull this down to where both sides are even. And then I'll just twist it like you would do a knot with both of them. That's good enough. Some people use paracord, and I don't know what the benefit of that is. I don't know if it's cheaper, if it holds better. I just had this on hand, so this is what I'm using. Okay, now to start it off, I'm gonna go back underneath like we were ending it. And I'm gonna go right up through by that second bead like we did before. Now I'm not worrying about these little tails that are hanging out because we're gonna put our wraps on top of that, hopefully. Okay, so we're gonna go through those last two beads right there that we put on. We're gonna go through those, pull it all the way out. And now we're ready to go again. Now we're just going to scoop up our beads. Just fill it up. Let them drop down. Pull your needle out. And then see, we're just gonna go right over the top of those little thread pieces. And when you get through, if they're sticking out, you can just hit them with your lighter. So we're not going to stress over that. But just try to keep them real tight together. Sometimes I have to take a break because my fingers get kind of sore from holding that real tight and pulling it. But I'm just wrapping that around. I hope I'm staying in camera for you guys. All right, now we're gonna, come on needle. Oh, I got it wrapped up good. All right, got my needle. Let's see where the end is. There it is. Okay, we're just gonna go under the bottom, and you have to be careful because it's kind of hard to push these needles. They're so thin. They break pretty easy too. Okay, pull all that through, and we're ready to go again. That's all it is to it. You know, there are patterns that you can do like the peyote stitch, and we might do that one day, but I'm not doing this on because this is so long. If he didn't need it to be so long, I might would have done the peyote stitch. And if, you know, if he wasn't in a hurry for it. So, it is really bad, getting bad weather here. It's supposed to be, I think, some tornadoes and stuff. It's just a thundering, rolling in. Okay, I'm just pulling those up. Here we go again. We're wrapping. We're holding tight on our beads. Uh-oh. What happened? Uh-oh. I must not have made it through that last bead. It looks like I didn't go. Let's get that back up here. And the good thing about this, if you realize that you didn't do something right on that, you can just slide your beads back down. And they will come right off the needle. Okay, so I think what I did was I missed that last bead is what it looks like. It looks like I didn't go through it. Mercy, what we got going on here. Oh my gosh. What in the world? Okay, hold on guys, let's get this untangled. And you know, you have to be patient when you're beading. You can't hurry and get frustrated. It is good to walk away also. You need to take a break. Okay. We're ready again. Okay, we're out. We're out the last bead. So now we can just pick up another row. Now you could, if you only wanted like to do one row around, like of one color, you could count and see how many beads it takes to go around just one time. You know, and you could do one row of this color and one row of that color, or however you. I'm not good at patterns. I don't know how to really do that. I mean, I kind of know how to do it, but I don't have any patterns of anything that's really pretty. I've seen some really pretty stuff made like this. Okay, where's the end? Okay. I'll go around again. All right, there's our end. So we're going to go under the bottom. Carefully push that. Oh, it's not. Oh, there it comes. Now we're going to go through the second. I went a little bit far. Should I zoom in? Can you guys see this enough? Let's see what this does. How about that? Now I'm afraid I'll get out of camera. I gotta hold it right there, or y'all won't be able to see. There. Okay, see how we're ready for our next row of beads. And we're gonna pull it down. I've never worked this close with my camera in this close, so bear with me guys. And we're just rolling our rope around really tight and hold it, and I'm trying to keep my string pretty close to the row of beads. Okay, we got it around. Now I'm just going to go back through the bottom carefully, and hopefully I don't poke my finger. Back up through. All right. So now you get the gist. We're going to go back through our 2 little beads on the end and start again. And there we have it. That's how you bead around a rope, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will just see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.